What's up YouTube, it's your boy TheStanZZ here and welcome back to a brand new Pixelmon Generations video here on the channel. We are back with a brand new update to the mod pack. 8.2 is finally out for Pixelmon Generations and includes pretty much, if you guys thought 100% the Pokédex last time was big, we basically just reached 100% again, if that makes any sense. We have brand new Pokemon, Galarian forms, a bunch of different things to take a look at it. This update is a big update, but at the same time it's a small update, but it's something fun to look into. If you are a fan of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, this update is for you. If you guys are excited for today's update video showcase type thing, make sure to slap a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on those notifications so you guys never miss a video, because you guys know Pixelmon Tutorials is coming back soon. Let's get started with today's video. New legendary Pokemon have been added to Pixelmon Generations, and we are talking of Calyrex, Glacier, and Spectrier. New legendary Pokemon from the Crown Tundra DLC of Pokemon Sword and Shield are now in Pixelmon Generations. So Glacier would be the Ice Horse, and that spawns in a Ice Flats, Snowy Coniferous Forest, and Origin Island. I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, but of course this is using Biomes of Plenty. Spectrier spawns in Root Forest, Dead Forest, and Origin Island. And then Calyrex itself spawns in a Mesa Rock or Muted Mesa Clear Rock, and of course Origin Island. And what's cool about this is Calyrex pretty much plays the same role as Kyurem from the Black and White series, for example, where it can, of course, fuse with other legendary Pokemon. So it does need a certain item. The item is known as the Reigns of Unity. And at the moment, it can only be obtained through Ultra Loot, but it might change in the future. So, of course, you can fuse Calyrex with a Glacier, you get the Snow Rider, or the Ice Rider Calyrex, and then if you fuse Calyrex with Spectre, you get the Ghost Rider. I don't know what it's actually called, Shadow Rider, but you do get the different forms. The Ice one does have that big old lance, for example. But these are pretty cool Pokemon. They're brand new, added into the mod pack, and they have I think they had a really good story in the Crown Tundra DLC, so it's really cool to see them in Pixelmon Generations now. Those aren't the only legendary Pokemon making their way to Pixelmon. We have the Galarian birds now in Pixelmon, Galarian Articuno, Galarian Zapdos, and Galarian Moltres. To obtain these variants, you need a new orb used in similar fashion from the original Kanto trio. This time around, instead of using like the stones for evolution, you would use gems pretty much representing the typing. For example, Galarian Articuno, you would combine a regular orb with a psychic gem, because Articuno is now a psychic type. And you can use these orbs in the respective shrines. So like the original Kanto shrines that you should see were for Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. You can use the new orbs in that same shrine, and it should work out for you guys to get yourselves the Galarian versions of these. Plus, these guys have some really nice shinies. I'm going to be real with you guys, so I'll be on the lookout for that. Can't have a party with the brand new Regis introduced in the Crown Tundra DLC. We have Regidrago on your left and Regieleki on your right. I struggle with that one because that was hard to say. They pretty much work very similar to the Regis that we currently have in Pixelmon, which is all of them. You do have to interact with the shrine specific for that Regi. You do have to have the key that's specific for it. So in this case, you would have to have the Drago key for Regidrago, or you would have to have the Eleki key for Regieleki. You also have to have a Regigigas in your party, and then of course you also have to do the whole little thing with the unknown blocks. So that's something to work towards in the future. But they work very similar to the Regis that we already have. I will try to link or put in the iCard the Regi tutorial that I have. Of course, I'll do this in the future, but yes, new Regis. The final new Galarian Pokemon that we're grabbing in this new update from the Crown Tundra DLC is Galarian Slowking. So this beautiful beast of a Pokemon can only be available if you evolve a Galarian Slowpoke into a Slowking using the Galarica Wreath, which works very similar to the Galarica Cuff to evolve Galarian Slowpoke into Galarian Slowbro. Makes total sense to me. Of course, Slowpoke was introduced through the Isle of Armor, eventually into Slowbro, and now we have Slowking. This thing looks unique. I'm gonna be real with you guys. It does look very, very unique. I think that's the best I can really tell you about it when it comes to Galarian Slowbro, or Slowking. I'm sorry. Keeping up tradition of new things added from the Pokemon Sword and Shield game, we now have a cooking pot in Pixelmon. This is used for curries because now the curry dex has been introduced. When you interact with the curry on, the cooking pot, you of course can put your ingredients, the bowl, and of course your fuel, and at the end of it you should get your curry recipe. And of course, I believe there's 150, I mean, I could be wrong with my number, but I know there's a lot of curry for you to get through, from Gigantamax curry to Dynamax curry to just all sorts of different things. So this is something neat if you're ever trying to do something different in Pixelmon. This is a different take on it, which is pretty cool. Something introduced that was in Pokemon recently in Generation 8, and people loved it. Really fun. It's a cool way to interact with your other Pokemon. I want to see how that works out. I'm pretty sure you can raise happiness with it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we can now cook in Pixelmon. A new thing that was added, kind of small, but it's for the holiday season, right? Christmas is right around the corner. You can actually do this via a public server, or you can kind of do it through your own, through single player world, for example. But if you click the letter J on your keyboard, it should open up an advent calendar. Happy holidays. And this can be customized by you, of course, if you're playing on a single player world, or by a server owner through their own system. It's pretty much done through the configs and stuff like that, but it'll be based on the server owner themselves, or of course you're playing solo yourself. But you can give yourself some rewards. 12 days of Christmas, baby! A few small things that I want to pretty much tell you guys that have been added to Pixelmon. And when I say small, I mean it's really used for competitive. If you're really big on competitive Pokemon battling, this is perfect for you. But they've added the ability patch, so just in case if you're like breeding some Pokemon, they come out perfect, but you don't have the right ability patch of course changes it to your hidden ability. And of course they also added a bunch of feathers. The feathers are used for EV training, things like that. They've adjusted the way the bottle caps work, very similar to the mints. So a bunch of things have been added, of course, including a lot more moves. They've updated all the move pool for the Pokemon that return from Tundra, so they have an updated move move pool, I guess. So they've done a lot of little things like that, so that's something to look out for if you guys are ever into like the competitive side of things. One of the staples when it comes to a Pixelmon update is the special textured Pokemon. So of course, like every other update that we've had in the past, this update brings a good chunk of special textured Pokemon that we are going to cover today. As you guys know though, I really don't know anything about anything. So when we take a look at these special textures, I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't know what they represent. I don't know where they're from or anything like that. I'm going to throw random guesses out there, but if you guys want to enlighten me, you guys are more than welcome to do so in the comment section down below. Let me know what I missed, if I was close, if I was completely wrong, and pretty much what they are. So let's get into the special textures that were added in this update. First one we're going to take a look at is Venonat. It looks like it's blending into our grass anyway. I like this color scheme. I have no idea where it's from though. I don't know if it's supposed to represent anything. Next we have our Venomoth, which of course is the evolution. Same color scheme to an extent. We do have that purple based off of Venomoth's thick skin and stuff like that. No idea where this is from though, so if you guys have any suggestions or anything where you guys know where it's from, let me know. Next we have Miractis. Again, looks really cool. No idea where it's from. Shout out to my boy Puddle because he does love him some Miractis. Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist. Now, these are very close to regular Jack-o'-lanterns when it comes to the orange pumpkin themselves. As for the color scheme, I don't really know. That's going to be something you guys want to tell me about. If only this update dropped in October, right? Because this looks very, very ominous. It looks very scary to an extent. But also, it can serve as a double because Christmas is very light, very, you know, these type of colors. So Miss Drevius and Miss Magius both having this color scheme, I guess works for both October and December. Looks really nice. I don't know where it's from, though. This one was probably the most interesting one. It's Yamper and Bolton. And I'm going to be real, they look like a Stitch. Like a Stitch from, isn't there a villager in Animal Crossing, Stitch? I believe so. I could be wrong. Maybe we already have a Stitch Animal Crossing character when it comes to special textures. But yeah, that's my best guess when it comes to Bolton and Yamper. So Credilli kind of, to me, reminds me of like Hawaiian totems. Similar to like the totems that were shown in Alola. That's kind of what I get off of this Credilli. No idea what it is though. But it looks creepy. Gotta back away a little bit on this one, but we have Mawile and Mega Mawile. They kind of give me that tiki totem vibe that Credilli gave me. They look very, very similar to, they look like they have something Hawaiian based off of them. So if you guys have any idea where this is from, let me know. I don't know why. This special texture just makes me like Swoobat. I don't like Swoobat normally, but it looks really, really cool. And you know what? Woobat looks cool too. It's better than that green shiny that they get. So special texture this, a lot better. One of my new favorite Generation 8 Pokemon, Sinistea and Polteageist. Shout out to the TCG because that's the reason why I like them. But I like that the ghost or the goo, I don't really know, it turns orange with this special texture. It looks very, very Christmassy. I have a feeling, yo, what is it? I'm over here looking into that Polteageist. I was like, what is that star? Looks like an ornament for some reason. Stunky and Stuntank. I don't know why these Pokemon, I guess I kind of see, they look like candy canes for some reason. Like the color scheme kind of reminds me of a candy cane. But I also feel like these could work really well for Valentine's Day. I don't know why. I totally gives me a vibe of a candy cane. Does anybody else see this? Illumise and Volbeat have new special textures. I'm going to be real with you. Illumise looks a lot better than Volbeat in this situation. Both color schemes look phenomenal. It's such a good texture, such a good color. I think Illumise just has better personality overall. So I think it looks better. This thing looks like it hates me. But it looks like it hates me all the time. So special texture for Centiskorch. And of course, Sizzlepede has one too. But look at how small that thing is. And these are all like the biggest size that you can get when it comes to Pixelmon. Look how big that thing is. It's really small. But yeah, Centiskorch looks pretty good. I like the color scheme on this. Yeah, they could have done this as a shiny because Centiskorch does not have a good shiny. Now, looking at this, I don't really see the special texture here. I know it definitely is a special texture because it's not normally how Comfey looks. So this is going to be a little bit of a harder one for me to even figure out. So if you guys have any knowledge on what this is, please let me know. But yeah, Comfey has a special texture. So this next special texture is our last one that we're going to be taking a look at. Also needs a flint and steel. We need to take care of it. Why? Because it is a Krabby with a cowboy hat. You've what is it saying? You've yeed your ass, huh? I don't know. We need to burn it. We need to burn this, just like any other Krabbies out there. I was like, please, can I burn it? Can I burn it? I was like, flint and steel. There it is. There it is. We got it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notifications so you guys never miss an upload. Of course, Pixelmon tutorial is coming back soon, so you guys can know how to catch all these legendary Pokemon and do the items and all that good stuff. Of course, if you guys are interested in following me, please follow me on Twitter at NoLeaksLouis. I am so close to 800 followers on Twitter. That's my goal for the end of the year, is to get 800 followers. It was 1,000, but if I can get 800, I'm actually, you know, I'll take it. It's a win. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you out. I hope you guys get knowledge of what's coming in this update. See you guys on the next one. Peace.